Okay. We're back at it. Let's go back at it. Kind of upsetting on the grounds that I would have, like, actually been able to power through if I did the arcade mode, but I don't know how to emulate that. Or rather, I couldn't find a ROM for Flycast. It would have used the same one. Missed. So what happened last time? Animals were being brainwashed by Eggman's candy. Rouge and Omega were investigating the factory. We went to investigate the lakeside castle, where Eggman brainwashed King Boom Boo. Yep, that's it so far. There was a thing that Knuckles didn't recognize from Death Chamber, which is in the nature of this game, honestly. Oh, come on. I'll go off of it. Mega's big. Like, small for an Eggman robot, but big. Like, literally half the height of Gamma. One choice they did to make in the proper size. Uh-oh. Match, playable characters and heroes. Ooh, get them all. Oop. We're ready for Big and Omega to hang out and go fishing together. What if they did a new Sonic fishing game? You know, there was a perfect time for that to show up. Now is not it. Mods, pick their firstborn. That was what? Did you see what just happened there? That was another example of how lag will affect the gameplay. Because literally, the trajectory that Shadow was on going up a slope was maintained after the slope ended. So he was in the air. Because it lagged. Alright, real quick. Laser. I think this has been a good run so far. We're already at 7,000 on the first, red ring use. Ugh. I'm just trying to get the candies, come on. I did plan on double checking how much we needed going forward, but I do know that we are literally halfway through, so maybe that's not worthwhile. Oh, farewell, Omega. Omega? Omega, mate. Nice! That was a bad move on my part. We did get the 10,000. Good stuff. Probably not enough for the next story beat, honestly. That's why I wanted to check specifically what the next story beat was. No? Okay. Get our gifts. So 7,500 was where we 1,000 was where we last were. Now we need 90. Then 115, then 130. That's doable. Especially if we don't goof around like that. Even Knuckles is struggling. We need to find Rouge fast. I don't think I've read that before. Why? That was my shield. I needed that. Sure. You can just avoid everything. What year did the, animation for a ghost? Wow. Which I actually cannot even remember the artist. Mystery Skulls. I literally bought their album. Did I actually buy their album? Maybe I didn't. Maybe I just got free ones. What year did that happen? Was there ever a third animation? I feel like that would have taken off on the internet. Wow. What meter was that I was paying attention to then? I think they replaced all of the 10... Nope, never mind. They were the 10 ring. Well, that's where you needed to jump. So there's, a dangerous thing having Chip that can happen. Ooh. If you are too close to the end, your last minute ditch dash will be cut off at Eggman. Whoa! Animals! So that was a year before this came out. Omega's movement is a little bit like that. Like the ghost from that. When he's not at full speed like this. I still think there's something else that it reminds me of, though. Oh boy. Wow. No leniency there. Shadow. Wow. Alright. Seven Shadow. This was a really bad run. Oh. Good. In danger zone. Super danger zone. Big shadow out. Again. I had no idea there were that many enemies up there. Oh yeah. Uh-oh. Fine. No! Shadow! Shadow! Alright, I believe this is another narrative, at least. Dun, 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 dun. On a forest road. Come on, guys. Come and get your candy. Tasty, tasty candy. Hey, no pushing. Form a nice line for me, okay? No candy for line jumpers. Sweet chirp. Stop it, you two. Stop handing out that candy right now. But if we stop handing it out, we're gonna have to have a whole bunch of candy left, and the boss won't be happy if we bring back a bunch of candy. I've got an idea. Let's just throw it all in the air. Great plan. Come on, animals. Come and get your candy. We're throwing it all away. Grab as much as you can. Sweet chirp. Guys, no. Don't eat the candy. Your brains will get all scrambled by Eggman. They're all gone. Now let's get out of here. Tweet, tweet. Phew. At least we managed to warn the animals before they ate the candy. That Eggman is such a punk. No one ruins Halloween and gets away with it. Come on, guys. Let's head to the party venue. Bruce should be waiting for us there. Really? Where are our rewards at? We got a new King Boombo. A bit until we get our next red stars, though. Everything's going according to Dr. Eggman's plan. We need to team up with Rouge and fast. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I just skip this part. Just use drill to skip this part. A little bit. I should have switched to Shadow. It's been a much longer drill. Keep, keep. Doesn't feel like we're going that fast. I thought Omega didn't go that pose until 3rd speed level. I guess that's why I got confused about how well we were doing before. Oh, nice. Oh. I don't think there is a time that I would say no to getting pizza. The real question is what kind of pizza, not if pizza. It's been so long since I've had a nice Alfredo pizza. Wow. Oh, get him, Chip, get him! Ooh, okay. Jumped at the right time. Didn't jump at the right time. Twice. Missiles, so many. You know what? Like, it's been so long since I've, like, gone out for pizza. I'm not really sure what the local places are currently, because that was always something very fluid. Like, my favorites haven't been around for a while. Oopsies. Drill! You gotta jump when I tell you to jump, Shadow. I don't know what this is. Not a good time to use that. Turned out good. Okay. Ah! We glitched the music! The invincibility music didn't return. No, we're supposed to double jump. That doesn't matter. We wouldn't have reached him. Maybe we would have. Should have tried to bounce. Perfect. Beautiful. So events like these are the only time you'll see get plus 2500. Oh, missed. Damn. I should have went up more. Okay, that was a really good one. Was that our second use of the red rings? Might have been. It wasn't. It's only our first. Damn, we really came back from the first really bad segment. Up. That's not how that works. Of course, this is a speed segment, so kinda awkward for the not-so-speed. Your rings. I wish we could have, like, this easy amount of score in the base. Alright, get it, Chip. It's a good segment. Guaranteed some 10s in this. Uh-oh. Glitched it immediately. Get out of here. Square pizza. Squeezza. Nice. It's not where I want to go yet. Level 5, King Boom Boom. But we don't want to do an actual pool yet. We have literally enough for that. So maybe if we get to one more red ring... Wow, I lost that one. Absolutely lost that one, right? Ding. We're basically guaranteed the next story be after this one, right? Right now, I'd go with buffalo chicken. Really strong chicken. I'll try that thing again that I attempted to do. Everything's going to Dr. Eggman's plan still. Wow. Wow, I got cheated. I got so cheated just now. Ooh. I was thinking about Cheerwine. Why is cherry soda so rare? Like, Cheerwine's only sometimes in places, and otherwise you have to get like one of those glass bottled brands like IBC. And then otherwise like cherries specific. Yeah, it feels like it is a very go Picard drink. Like you just leave the box of it in there. It's just really weird that, like, it's such a local or rare soda, and there just isn't, like, a cherry alternative. Not a normal one. I don't think I've ever even seen cherry Fanta. Probably is. Especially if you use one of those, I still want to call them Narnia machines, the Coke machines. That really just shows, like, how new they still seem to me. They're not at all at this point. Point. There was a time before them. That's it. Collection. What? Ooh, that was dangerous. And again. Damn. What are you holding, Chip? Like a flame. Ah. That was early. Wow, good job, Omega. 0 Omega. Halloween pizza! Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. That was dangerous. Getting caught on the platforms that you can go through like that can result in, calm mode. In you bonking against it and losing a life. Please, for the love of everything, stop throwing them into me. Like I can't dodge when I land. That was a really bad Eggman. That's not how I wanted that to happen at all. I just wanted to... Why was Shadow down there? That's the trouble with trying to switch manually in this instead of just letting it happen upon death. Is so much time will pass between when you go to click the switch button and when it actually happens. You have to wait until dinner time. Whee. Oh, come on. That is distinctly set up so that you will die if you are a power type. Because you can't double drill. Indy. Is that another narrative? I think it is. Seem to be getting every other run at the rate we're going. Yes. The party venue. Bogman's brainwashing all the animals into building the Halloween hippodrome for him? Huh? And he's got King Boom Boo guarding the project? That's what it looks like. Did you guys find out anything at the factory? Well, it looks like Eggman blew it up to cover his tracks, but we recovered one computer and found that some data about weird brainwashed candy. The data received revealed the following. The effects of the brainwashing candy is negated by sunlight. Sunlight? So all we have to do is wait till morning and all the animals will be free? I guess so. Unless Eggman put them all inside a giant robot or something. I guess now we know why he decided to carry out his plan on Halloween. Not only is it nice and dark out, but no one's going to refuse candy on Halloween. Okay guys, what are we going to do? We sure can't make sunrise come any quicker. Confirmed. That is impossible. But I am equipped with a searchlight, which can provide an equivalent of direct sunlight. Okay, yeah. Got a UV light. Oh, great. Then that's just what we need to take care of those animals free. Okay guys, let's go. We'll rescue the animals and teach Eggman a lesson while we're at it. Cool. Let's give them sunburn. Let's do a shield. I get longevity out of that. But also, I like my hubris idea. I'm gonna try it again, but different timing. Eggman's abomination ambition must be destroyed. Come, let us seek him out. Morning after. I think this is the only story that Omega's featured in. I'm not sure he's actually... Was he in Sonic's birthday? Please do the thing I tell you to, Shadow. I'm desperate. I'm desperate. The less items to worry about, though, the better. The more they're used up, the more helpful they are. I just wish I had more Cyan Laser. Like, you can tell by the odds for the roulette which ones are most useful. And that's why I have so many more drills than I do Indigo asteroids than I do lasers. Oh, last bit. Nice! You did it, Omega! You failed to do the basics. Still on the slower end, aren't we? Yeah. Pretty sure Shadow's in this story. I'm not sure when he shows up. Oops. Do you think Sonic spent one of his birthdays in space jail during Forces? Do you think that's the part of the year that it passed by during? But there's an alternate, like, I think I've said before, an alternate way I thought about it is, enough time happened between, short enough amount of time happened between, Generations, Lost World, and all of these happenings before Forces hit, that it's sort of like, this is 3 months worth of stuff happening. And then stuff that happens in these events can happen whenever, sorta. But they all seem to sorta be after the main story of this. So what if Sonic's birthday event in this was after Forces? Like they saved the world in time for his birthday. It feels like a little off, but that's also because this was written a year before Forces. Like, the events were all, like, prepared. Especially that one, because it was the second event. I think there are only, like, 6 events. There's the Easter one. It was the first one of the year. I think. Oop. We need Sonic's birthday. Then normally there's the end of summer event. And there's this event. Then there is a Christmas event, a Deadly Six event, and a desert event. Which features Razor Jin, of all people. That was an awful run. Wow. That wasn't worth the stuff that we used for it. We're not gonna make it at this point, right? Alright, we just only need 5,000 more, though. What's our rewards at? Okay. We don't get any more red rings until after we've finished the story, so... it's probably it for those. Alright, let's juice it up a little. We'll keep with our Hubris, but we'll do this instead. You know what? Maybe I should switch Shadow to the forefront, I think about it, so that after deaths, it's him with the longer bonuses. And also I don't have to do this at the first. Oop. Boing. And then I just switch to Omega. Do what I've been doing. Yeah, that's probably the more efficient way to handle the next few things. Since I'm not going to be getting any, like, more bonus holiday. We do have Vampire Shadow and Witch Rouge that are an option, but we're not going to be able to attempt for them. No, I missed the magnet. Magnet's so useful. Oh well, we weren't even on the fast part yet. Wait. Is it the ghost that's causing my score to be like this? Have I just not, like, internalized that? We gotta check some stuff after this. Ooh. Oh. I am not on the route at all. This is not a place for a power type character. Not. It's really not. I need some kind of bonus, please. Oh no, that was a bad time to use that. It was too far into the laser's use to count. I probably should have switched back to Shadow. No, the red ring! Wow. You missed. Ah! You saw me tap him around the invincibility. Go, Chip, go. That's an okay place to have had our first failure now. That was a good time for me to switch to Shadow. Turns out. I missed the jump. Picky. Wait, Picky's the pig. That's Pecky, the penguin. So many pumpkins. Flying one? Nope. Still on the speed one. You wouldn't know it with the amount of armored ones. Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, but we have a shield. Okay. Smooth. I missed. Ah! Go, Chip, go! In here? Nope. Alright, this is a good run. This really compensates for the previous one. Good jump! Good jump! The buttons were not pressed. Guess it's shadow time. Oh. No! Why did you do that? Bad segment for Chip. Really bad segment for Chip. At the lakeside castle. Crash, crash. Mwahaha, look at you all. So very adorable. I bet you all can't wait to start working on the construction of my magnificent Halloween hippodrome. Howdy, Eggman. Everything going to plan? Sonic, why did you pesky rodents have to show up now? Since you asked, however, everything's going perfectly according to plan. Oh, really? Let's see if this changes your mind. Omega, shine that searchlight on those animals. Set those animals free. Affirmative. Commencing searchlight operation. Crash huh? Cheap. Work? Work cheap. We did it! We freed the animals. Oh, come on, guys. Let's get out of here. It's dangerous. You know, Omega, you will pay for standing in Dr. Eggman's way. King Boom Boo, do your worst. Boo 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 boo. Smash! Damage report. Damage to report. My searchlight is no longer operational. Mwahaha, not so clever without your little flashlight, are you? You don't stand a chance now, you pathetic rats. King Boom Boo, crush them! Boo, 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 boo. I gotta get out of here, guys, or we're going to be toast. Come on, let's run. Let's Sonic Runners. Okay, if we can get... a little under 14,000 candies this time, we will be set. I'm gonna do things a little differently. I'm not gonna do a hubris. I am going to switch these two up. So I think that's a bit of a boon I just thought of. We really don't want that big ghost guy to catch us. Let's keep running. Oh. Oh, that's why we're getting so many super enemies. That's the ghost's doing. That's why it's a power thing. Why did you do that? I didn't want to switch. It's fine. Worked out. I've been a fool this whole time. I simply saw, this is a ghost, it will give me more candy. Oh. You know, Omega's unusually chill for this mission, I realize. Like, he's very mission-focused for this. Rather than being like, may I crush the Eggman, please? He is right there. Mission start. What? Laser. That was a perfectly timed laser. Wow. That was so good. Pick up the pace. Go you. No, you're supposed to land. Omega! Not how this works. There's another item that'll turn enemies into golden enemies. I'm not sure which buddy does that. Alright, we just need to get 5,000 for each of these following segments. What? I think I still have Magnet. Out away. Not the optimal laser, that's for sure. Wow. Alright, so that was really bad. The level of how bad that is, I'm not going to waste this red ring yet. Glitch! Alright. This'll be the last one, for sure. Guaranteed. And that'll be perfect timing. In terms of stream length. Really? Yes. Fine. Egg boy. Oh. I think I realized what the flames on Chip were. I don't think the fire effect on Omega disappears. Nice. So Chip just kept that the whole time. Wow! Awful. Let's not worry about things then. Let's, Nice. Go, wait, man, go! On that note, changing to super enemies does not affect gold enemies. And I'm pretty sure the buddy that changes gold to things to gold enemies will change super enemies into that. Wow. That had to be lag, right? I wasn't paying that much attention. But I was not where I thought I was. Oh. Oh, damn. Okay. I shouldn't have done the boost there. hate that that's not enough. I mean, I know that's a flying segment. Makes sense that it's not quite enough for speed to reach it. Amazing. Amazing. You just fell in a hole. Just like that. Yeah. One more segment. We're almost there on the amount of candy we need to. Good slope. Okay, we're there. We have enough. But just to make sure, let's get to 8,000. We're at 8,000. Where's a good place to die? Here's a good place to die for Omega. There it is. Wait for a good place to die first. Here's a good place for Shadow to die. Oh, well. There we go. Good place for Chip. No. Chip is eternal. You cannot destroy the power of Light Guy. It will simply change its form. Woo! Mwahaha! No more running for you, rodents. This is a dead end. Dead being the operative word. King Boom Boo, do your worst. Boo, boo, boo. Boo, boo. Hey, you're the little Boom Boo who just guided us around the lakeside castle. What's that you brought with us? Oh, wow. It's my spare searchlight. I just happened to have it in my other pants pocket. Yeah, I told him to go get it, just in case. You know, I know what you guys are like. Thanks, Rouge. You're a lifesaver. Omega, give King Boom Boo a few megawatts. Affirmative. Commencing searchlight action. King Boom Boo, do not allow that searchlight to shine on you. Get underground. That's an order. Ooh. You really think you're gonna get away from me that easily? You've forgotten that you're up against an echidna, Eggman. Underground's no place to hide. Scrape, shovel, scrap. Get ready for that searchlight, Omega. Knuckles is going to dig up King Boom Boo any minute now. Target acquired. Commencing searchlight operation. Boo boo boo. King Boom Boo, what are you doing? They're there for you the taking. Finish them off. Boo boo. What are you playing at, King Boom Boo? I'm not your target. Ah! Whoa, that sure was a powerful attack. I guess King Boom Boo was getting his own back after being brainwashed. Eggman never learns. Ow, blast you, Sonic. I was so close to fulfilling my ambition. I won't forget this. I'll be coming back for you, but for now, farewell. Boo boo. It doesn't look like King Boom Boo's finished having his revenge yet. He's chasing after Eggman. Anyway, it looks like our work here is done. Meg and I are going to get dressed up now. I guess we'll see you guys at the party? You bet, Rouge. We'll head there now. And we'll pick up as much of Eggman's candy as we can along the way. Oh, and remember everyone, don't take the candy from strange eggs with beards. You'll end up with getting brainwashed. Hooray! And that's the Halloween event. That's all of it. And it's very silly at the end there. You ever wonder why Eggman didn't just use robots to construct the Halloween hippodrome? You know, there were easier ways to do this. This could have been a company project. But frankly, all of these side stories, their caninity is selective. So yeah. And we got the lad. Last minute. Oh yeah.